Thousands of people have lost millions of dollars and their personal information to tax scams. Tax scammers work year-round, not just during tax season, and they target virtually everyone. In this video, we'll look at 3 common tax scams and talk about how to protect yourself from becoming a victim of a tax scam. Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. This is Tasha with West Financial Services, LLC, where we provide tax strategies, business services, and financial education to help you achieve your economic goals and live without financial limitations. In today's video, we'll be looking at 3 common tax scams and talk about how to protect yourself from becoming a victim of a tax scam. Most taxpayers are anxious and afraid of the IRS, and as a result, they're willing to do anything to pay for taxes that are due. Income tax season has always been an avenue for tax scams. Criminals take advantage of the complications surrounding filing taxes. There are many tax scams out there with the purpose of stealing your identity, stealing your money, or filing fraudulent tax returns using your private information. Tax scammers work year-round and not just during the tax season, and they target everyone. Let's look at some of the ways they may try to scam taxpayers. The IRS impersonation telephone scam is everywhere, and it's the most popular tax scam in the country. Callers claim to be employees of the IRS, but are not. These con artists can sound convincing when they call. They use fake names and bogus IRS identification badge numbers. They may know a lot about their targets from information gathered from online resources, and they usually will alter the caller ID to make it look like the IRS is calling. Also, if the phone's not answered, the scammers often leave an urgent callback request. Victims are often told that they owe money to the IRS and that it must be paid promptly through a preloaded debit card, gift card, or wire transfer. If the victim refuses to cooperate, they're then threatened with arrest, deportation, or suspension of a driver's license or business license. In many cases, the caller becomes hostile and insulting. Alternatively, victims may also be told that they have a refund due to them to try to trick them into sharing their private financial information. You should note that the IRS will never call to demand immediate payment, nor will they call about taxes owed without first having mailed you a bill. They will never demand that you pay taxes without giving you the opportunity to question or appeal the amount that they say you owe. The IRS will never require you to use a specific payment method for your taxes, such as a prepaid debit card. They'll never ask for your credit card, debit card, or PIN numbers over the phone, and they will never threaten to bring in local police or other law enforcement groups to have you arrested for not paying. If you receive a phone call from someone claiming to be from the IRS and asking for money, take the following steps. Do not provide any information to the caller and hang up immediately. If you know you owe tax or think you might owe, you should call the IRS at 1-800-829-1040, where you can get help with a payment issue. If you know you do not owe any taxes or have no reason to believe that you do, report the incident to the Treasury Inspector General for Tax Administration at 1-800-366-4484 or visit their website at www.tigta.gov. You should also contact the Federal Trade Commission and use the FTC Complaint Assistant at ftc.gov when filing the complaint, and add telephone IRS scam to the comments. In an IRS email or phishing scam, scammers copy official IRS letterhead to use in emails they send to their victims. The emails direct the consumers to a web link that requests personal and financial information such as a social security number, bank account, or credit card numbers. The practice of tricking victims into revealing private, personal, and financial information over the internet is known as phishing. If you receive an email from someone claiming to be from the IRS and asking for money, take the following steps. Do not reply to the email message. Do not give out your personal or financial information over the email. Do not open any attachments or click on any of the links. They may have a malicious code that will infect your computer. And forward the email to the IRS at phishing@irs.gov. Finally, delete the email. Although most tax preparers are ethical and trustworthy, taxpayers should be wary of preparers who won't sign returns they prepare, often known as ghost preparers. For e-filed returns, the ghost preparer will prepare the return but refuse to digitally sign as the paid preparer. By law, anyone who is paid to prepare or assists in preparing federal tax returns must have a valid Preparer Tax Identification Number, or PTIN. Pay preparers must sign and include their PTIN on the tax return. Not signing a return is a red flag that the preparer may be looking to make a quick profit by promising a big refund or charging fees based on the size of the refund. These tax preparers may also require payment only in cash and not be willing to provide a receipt. They may invent income to qualify their clients for larger refunds or tax credits. They may also direct refunds into their bank account, not the taxpayer's account. It's important for taxpayers to choose their tax return preparer wisely. And like I said earlier, most tax return preparers are honest and provide great service to their clients. However, some preparers are not. To avoid being scammed by a fraudulent tax preparer, make sure your preparer is available year-round, not just up to the April 17th filing date. Provide records and receipts that are accurate. Good preparers will always ask to see your tax records and receipts. They'll ask questions to figure things like total income, tax deductions, and tax credits. Never sign a blank return, and don't use a tax preparer who asks you to sign a blank tax form. Before signing a tax return, review it. Ask questions if something is not clear. Taxpayers should feel comfortable with the accuracy of their return before they sign it, and they should also make sure that their refund goes directly to them, not to the preparer's bank account. Review the routing and bank account number on the completed return, and finally, ensure that the preparer signs and includes their PTIN on the tax return. All paid tax preparers must have a Preparer Tax Identification Number and must include that number on the return. So there you have it. 3 common tax scams and what to do if you suspect that you're a victim of them. If you found this video helpful, please like and share it so we can help other taxpayers to avoid falling victim to these tax scams. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.